So why do you feel like you need to come and keep saying something to my people? You need to ask me my permission before you speak.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. Before we get started, I'd just like to thank all those wonderful people out there that in the Idleverse that stopped by the store and picked up some authentic Idle Hands merch. I do appreciate it, and it helps support the channel and keep this content flowing. Also, please remember to subscribe. That also helps out the channel. And helps out with all the algorithms and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's get to it. We've got some more great Trump footage from the Daytona over the weekend, and it just shows how in touch he is, not just as our president, but just as a human being to human being. He really does care about people, and he also cares about our troops immensely. All right, so then we've got some outrageous spending by the Biden administration that we're finding out for illegal immigrants, and we're talking putting up some of our tax dollars to buy them cars and homes and start businesses. It is absolutely disgusting how much money we've spent on those people that broke the law to get into the country. Okay, anyways, we've got a lot of crazy lib logic to get through as well. So let's get to it. 10,000 subscribers. Let's do it.
Daytona International Speedway. Here to give the command.
That's so awesome.
From Marvel Studios, Captain America.
Take your time to shake hands.
We have spirit all over the world, this spirit again. We brought it back, and it's been less than 4 weeks.
Heck
so
yeah.
We'll see what we do in a little period of time. It's going to only get better, but this is very exciting. So Daytona was fantastic. The crowd was amazing. The people love that sport, and they're wonderful people that run it.
$22 billion straight from taxpayers' pockets spent on migrants since 2020, according to a new report from watchdog group Open the Books.
Oh my
Migrants
gosh.
from Cuba and Haiti, humanitarian parolees from Afghanistan and Ukraine, special immigrant visa holders from Afghanistan and Iraq, and unaccompanied minors were all eligible for these grants. The report reveals the funds went toward cars, homes, education, small business loans of up to $15,000, and loans to help repair credit scores. Wow. Open the Book CEO says this hurt American taxpayers.
Of course.
People in places like North Carolina, Los Angeles, that have lost everything, how is it moral to ask them to pay the bill for someone who wants to come to this country illegally? Exactly. That's outrageous.
The money was awarded through the Office of Refugee Resettlement, a division under the Health and Human Services Department. Both HHS and ORR have not responded to our request for comment.
Shocking.
In 2020, according to the Watchdog report, the ORR awarded $2.6 billion in grants. In 2023, the number more than tripled to $10 billion. And in 2024, $4 billion. While the grant money surged during a time migrant encounters at the southern border were at a record high, CBP reports that numbers are now the lowest they've seen in years.
I looked at the numbers today,
why.
229 total encounters on the southwest border. 229, compare that 11,000 a day under Biden.
Yeah.
And according to the watchdog group, $12 billion went toward programs helping unaccompanied minors. But this is the same exact office that came under fire last year for allegedly losing track of 32,000 of these unaccompanied kids.
This is so outrageous. And the money that the Biden administration, our hard-earned tax money, taxes, to go out for this, when we had people suffering and dying in North Carolina after the hurricane, people suffering after the fires that wiped out like all of Los Angeles, not literally the city, but you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of homes that were absolutely obliterated from those fires, and this is what Biden is spending the money on. Oh my gosh. That money could have gone to so many other better causes. And it should have stayed home here in America to help American citizens, not illegal citizens. Oh my gosh.
We're in Toronto. We just landed. Our plane crashed.
The audio's horrible on this.
Fire department's on site.
Not sure why.
Upside down. Everybody, most people appear to be okay.
So I heard that apparently everybody lived. Now, if people are saying, oh, they all walked away. Well, I don't think all of them walked away. Some of them are in critical condition. And definitely a few more are in the hospital. I don't know if they still are. Hopefully everybody lived. And that, you know, by the grace of God, I think is quite miraculous. Also, I heard that the planes now, and apparently this is a newer plane, they're designed to have their wings break off if they in situations like this, so that, you know, apparently that's where the bulk of the fuel is. So if things like this happen, the wings get separated so that the whole entire plane isn't engulfed in fuel. So that's a good thing. But apparently, I guess they're saying that it was windy when the plane came in, and from what they see, the scratches and stuff like that on the side of the fuselage, it looks like maybe one of the wings hit as they were approaching, and then that caused the nose to go in, and then everything just kind of, you know, I don't know, maybe there's another wind gust or something, but it ended up flipping over and the wings fell off basically, which is by design. And yeah, I think this is kind of crazy. This is like what, the fourth, I think, plane crash in like a month. That's kind of weird. I'm just saying, like, not being a conspiracy theorist, but that's kind of weird.
We're all getting off. Some smoke going on.
That looks cold. Okay, this was a Toronto, Canada airport. And air traffic control, by the way, yes, it was all Canadian. I'm sure the Dems will claim Trump affected flight safety in Canada. Well, they already have. Yeah, they've already said that because Trump is you know, letting go people in air traffic control in America. Somehow that affected this. And one of the Swalwell, I think his name is the guy that slept with the Chinese spy. Yeah, he's basically like, every single plane crash is Trump's fault. It's like, that's so absurd. That's not even possible. All right, let's go. More of that fine union labor. Well, I mean, I think it was just that, I don't know. I mean, we don't know yet. Something besides DEI is going on. Yeah, I think so. We can't blame this on DEI hire of the pilots. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. How the F does this happen? Yeah, like I said, is wind, tip hit, put on the nose, and then everything just went to hell.
I just like you to show that you give a damn, that you got a little emotion about the fact that people are losing their jobs indiscriminately. Just like to.
Oh, well, what about all those vets? Those servicemen that lost their jobs indiscriminately when Biden fired them for not getting vaccinated. Where was this outrage for all of those men and women? And those were thousands and thousands of servicemen and women.
Just like to see somebody wake the hell up and get excited about the fact that your country is under assault. They're not at the gate anymore. They're in your bedrooms. They're in your living rooms. They're in your businesses. They got your data, dumb. They got all your stuff. Elon Musk has his tentacles in everything you're doing, and nobody seems to give a damn. So that's all I want, somebody to show that they care enough to get off their fat and say something about it.
Right. Okay, breaking. Sheriff Chad Bianco is running for governor of California. All right, calls out Newsom's crime-ridden disaster and left's justice reform scam. Time to clean up that mess. Yes, I totally agree with that. For sure.
Let's get to it. I'm here
Bad
to
audio.
announce our campaign to be the next governor of California. I am running for governor of our beautiful state, which I absolutely love. Because our head is heading down the wrong track, and it has been for years.
Yes, it has. Okay, Republican winning California is not impossible, but I don't see it happening anytime soon unless something majorly cataclysmic happens. Have you been living in a cave the last few months? I'm pretty sure the devastation of entire communities and cities and blocks upon blocks. I mean, it looks like a nuclear bomb went off in California. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as a cataclysmic happening. Jeez Louise, dude. Come on. If people are tired of the state failing, they would choose someone other than Gavin. Yes, of course they would. California needs this change. Yes, for sure. Newsom deserves to be in prison for what he's done. That's probably true. Hey, it's the tolerant left. Full of love and joy. These buffoons. Yes, let's carry around an effigy of Trump in the news. And that's just totally okay. That's ridiculous. Looks like a threat to me at Secret Service. Yeah, totally. How is that not? Especially since he's had 2 assassination attempts and 1 almost got him. Yeah, that guy needs to get a visit for sure. Isn't this a federal crime? You know what? I have no idea. I'm not sure because it's free speech. I mean, Griffin. What's her name? Is it Griffin? I don't know. She's totally not important, but she held up the severed head of the bloody severed head of Trump, and she didn't go to jail or anything. So if she could do that, this guy could do this. But yeah, you think it should be a crime. More serious mental health issues. Yes, these people are so unhinged and out of touch with reality. It's actually scary. This is disgraceful. Yes, it is. It totally is. Democrats appear to be back to their lynching ways. That's savage. Yes. Going back to the roots.
Good morning, Madam Chairwoman and members of the committee. I am a volunteer with Equality Kansas, but I'm here today on behalf of my family.
I wonder what she's going to have to say. That is a really nice dye job, though, with her hair. That blue flows beautifully into that purple. I don't know how she did that, but we already know what she's going to say. It's pretty obvious with the hairdo and the glasses, and I'm sure she's got a nose ring in there somewhere. But she's got the starter kit going, so it's pretty obvious what she's going to say.
I'm a mother of 4.
Okay.
I'm a Kansan. And
Cool.
2 of my children are receiving gender affirming care.
Of course they are. Shocking.
My son has always been the happiest child I've ever known. Since he was a toddler, we called him Sunshine for his infectious joy. However, when he was 10 in 4th grade, that all changed. He began waking up in tears, and I would have to physically carry him into school while he was fighting me to avoid going. That winter, we discovered cuts on his arms and legs. He admitted that he was cutting himself with scissors. We locked up all sharp objects in our house, and still I found cuts. My son admitted that he was going to the restroom at school and cutting himself there. A safety plan was put in place, and still, months later, the school called me and said that they could no longer keep him safe. He was admitted to a psychiatric hospital as a suicide risk. It was the worst feeling as a parent to know that I could not keep my child safe from his own pain.
And what is causing this pain?
After diagnosis and medications, our son began to recover. We will never forget the day he came home from school and told us he had the best day ever. And it was simply because he asked his class to call him by a new name and told them he was a boy.
So it's actually a little girl. She's been talking about her little girl this whole time. Not her son. It's a girl. And I wonder why she is having all this mental breakdowns and mental health issues. It's because she's been pumping her kids to be gender fluid or whatever from a young age.
After his mental health was stabilized, he was diagnosed with gender dysphoria.
Oh,
and we sought a doctor who specializes in this care.
Right.
Today, my son knows who he is.
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't know because he is a she, and I'm sorry, but you can't keep what's the word I'm looking for? Enabling. You can't keep enabling this mental illness in your kids and get a different doctor because that doctor is no good for your child.
By the way, if any of y'all voted for Trump, please don't tell us.
This is disgusting.
No, don't tell us.
Okay. What is this event?
And do y'all sacrifice? Do y'all do that? Did we starve? He voted for Trump?
Get him!
Okay.
Get him!
I will kill him.
Oh boy, I just openly admitted that I'd murder somebody, and I'm pretty sure that he would.
I went down to Austin like
yes,
a year
let's
and a half
applaud
ago,
murder.
With some other drag queens to, fist fight Greg Abbott, but he wouldn't stand up and fight me.
Oh my gosh, that's so clever. Oh, you're such a dumbass. You are a disgusting human being. And all these people are sheep.
I'll be honest, I think the easiest thing that we can do with the money that we raise is just take away those wheelchair ramps and just not let him have access to the floor.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
Seriously, if we said that about a Democrat, if a conservative said that about a Democrat or Republican, they would be such an uproar for that person to resign or whatever they're doing. There would be such a backlash. They would have been 2 years ago or whatever, they would have been canceled. And quite frankly, this lady, and I say that loosely because it's a man, something needs to happen to him. Okay, effing disgusting, man. Mentally ill man giving a speech to anyone is dangerous. Don't forget, mental illness can spread if you're around it too long with a low IQ. That's her opinion, I guess. I don't know. Okay, if any conservative ever made that same statement, same exact wheelchair joke, they would lose their minds and write articles in every paper about it, and it would go on for weeks and months and probably years. They cry over pronouns and then say they want to unalive people who disagree with them. Yeah, kind of hypocritical. I swear they're like completely, not just bipolar, they're like schizophrenic, I think. That is a vile human being right there. Perfect for the Democrat Party, though. Yeah, he fits right in.
I'll tell you what, motherfuckers, next time we have power, I want Medicare for all, abortion coupons for everyone. We're taxing billionaires at 90%, just like fucking Eisenhower in the 50s. Slashing the defense budget by at least 50%. I don't want to hear one goddamn word about working across the aisle. Moderates and MAGA chuds can kick fucking rocks.
Wow.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
You know, if just saying something over and over again made it true, then I don't know. Life would be much better for me, that's for sure. Jeez Louise. That is like straight up mental illness on display in full force. I don't understand it. It's all connected. It's all because they think they're a man trapped in a woman's body, or a woman's body trapped in a man's body. But it's usually the men that trapped in a woman's body, the trans that comes out, and that are crazy.
I had a little bit of a breakdown in Barnes & Noble just now. I went and picked up a copy of the Constitution because the other day when I went to look it up, the website was down.
Oh no.
And the woman at the register said, "You're the second person that's come in today to buy one of these. And other people have been coming in and we just usually don't sell many of these." And I told her it's probably because the website was down the other day and that people are just generally worried. And then she started crying and we hugged and she said, "That's probably why that man bought 5 of them." And I saw this man. He was like in his 80s and like she had helped him find the section and he bought 5 of them. I need you to understand how serious the banning and censorship of books and important documents are. I need you to understand that they're going to try to erase it.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're crying over nothing.
If you voted for the party that wants to defund public education, then how dare you ask your daughter why she's not having children? If you voted for the party that wants to roll back workplace safety regulations, then how dare you ask your daughter why she's not having children? If you voted for the party that wants to destroy a sustainable natural environment, then how dare you ask your daughter why she's not having children? If you voted for the party that wants to dismantle healthcare and retirement benefits for future generations, then how dare you ask your daughter why she's not having children? If you voted for the party that would let her bleed out before giving her life-saving care, then how dare you ask your daughter why she's not having children? And if you voted for the party that would put her rapist in office before putting him behind bars, then how dare you ask your daughter why she's not having children? And how dare you be the one who did this to her?
We didn't do anything to her. She has all the rights in the world. She's lost none of them. She can get an abortion right now if she wants to. And, you know, all this stuff that he was talking about, that was all stuff that Biden was doing. So stop projecting. Open up your eyes. Wake up, man.
We could have had Kamala. We could have had Kamala.
Oh, God, yes.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I can't go to bed because we could have had Kamala.
And then our country could have been destroyed.
I'm sorry, and I don't care who this pisses off, but the second you partner with Benjamin Netanyahu for America to take over fucking Gaza, your argument about abortion and saving kids goes out the fucking window. Because that man has been blowing kids off the face of this fucking planet.
Yeah, that does happen in war, unfortunately. But if you want to compare apples to apples, abortion is killing hundreds of thousands of babies, wiping them off the surface of the planet or whatever. And I'm sure little kids have died in this Gaza Palestinian war that is going on over there, conflict, and that's sad and that's unfortunate, but is nowhere near the amount of babies that are being killed by the left through abortions that don't need to happen. So shut your pie hole. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, but let's hear the rest of your stupid, simple-minded rant.
For a year! And
for just a year. Oh, okay. But what about all the babies killed for like 50 years, 40 years, however long Roe v. Wade was going on for? So give me a break, you stupid young man.
Oh, turn a blind eye. We'll make Gaza beautiful again. Riviera of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Miss fucking me! If that was Kamala up there, the right would be up in arms right now. Oh, look, she's partnered with a war criminal.
I'm not left and I'm not right. I'm a motherfucker with common sense that wants to see death and destruction stop. And you think America going over there and taking over a country which we have just fucking bombed for a year, you think that's gonna go smooth? Might I ask you to go look at the other times in the world where America went to go rebuild? Go check that out.
Why aren't you complaining about the war in Ukraine? All of the thousands, hundreds of thousands on each side that have died, and I'm sure there are plenty of children amongst that list. Where's your outrage about that? No, it's not there. It's because you're probably not very fond of Israel, and you're probably an anti-Semite, I would imagine. So just, again, just be quiet.
This is your reminder, none of this shit would be happening if we gave Black Americans reparations when they freed themselves.
What? No, it doesn't, because for me, who I've never owned a slave, neither has anybody in my family owned a slave, for me to give money to somebody else that was not a slave, that doesn't make sense. How make that make sense? It doesn't. And it wouldn't solve anything. It would just, it's a grift. It's a total grift to try to get votes for the Democratic Party. It'll never happen, and it never should happen, because there's always going to be more Black people born every year, and those people are then going to be entitled to more money. It'll literally be never ending, you stupid idiot.
I refuse to sit by and turn a blind eye and just say, you know what? I'm white. Good for me. I'm not going to be affected by this. That's fucking bullshit. And I refuse to sit by and stay uninformed and pretend like horrific, terrible things are not happening to people that I know and love and care about, and people that I don't know but still love and care about, because I am a human being who has empathy and can care for other people who are not.
Not lefty?
Given the same privilege.
Given the same privilege. First of all, you were very condescending in this little rant of yours. Really come off as being superior to everybody else. And you're very smug in your leftist beliefs. Okay? I mean, it's pretty obvious, lady.
That I have been given and didn't ask for. The best thing that I can do is stand up for those who are too scared to stand up because they can't anymore, or who have been yelling and fighting for rights for so long and are tired. Like, the best thing I can do right now is stay informed and be a voice and continue to fight for all of those people alongside of me. I will not be quiet.
Yeah, and what horrible, horrific things have been happening to people that you love? None. There's none. None of that is happening. Everybody is they're just fine, okay? You're being completely hyperbolic in your faux outrage. So just can it.
So there's this hashtag called Leaving MAGA, and if you check it out, it's full of stories of Republicans that are leaving MAGA, and every single one of them, it's just because of one of Trump's terrible ideas, the Republicans' awful ideas, is affecting them personally. Like, they're losing their family farm, or they're losing their government job, or they're going to get deported, or someone they know is going to get deported. And it's just like, I'm not going to congratulate you for leaving MAGA, because so what? It's affecting you. You just care about your own skin. That is the problem with the Republican Party of today. And evangelical Christians. They don't care about anyone else except for themselves or their family and their loved ones. They have zero empathy. You know, I am an older white male who probably isn't going to be damaged by Trump's policies, yet I have been advocating against them for like, what, 9 years now?
Wow.
You know?
That is a long time to be a soy boy. Come on, dude. You are a beta male at best. You are a Kamala bro. It's pretty obvious. Give me a break. And listen, if they're leaving MAGA, then where are they going? Wouldn't the logical deduction be that they're going then to become, support the left if they're leaving MAGA? Like, where are they going? You think you'd be happy for these people to bring them into the fold, but no, that's too much. That's too much compassion to ask from you.
Oh, you think I'd be stoked, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get deported. I don't have a government job, whatever, man. But I care about other people. And like, that's why I won't even argue with any of these MAGA people anymore, because you cannot convince someone to care about other people. And it's just disgusting. And so, yeah, so no congratulations from me. Wake up, man. Everything.
The projection is strong with this one.
Everything doesn't revolve around you, okay?
Yeah.
If you are not black, if your skin is not brown, if you are not melanated, then you do not.
Aren't we all melanated? don't we all have that in our skin?
Not have the right to come under my videos talking back to my people. Your opinions are not wanted, nor are they relevant. So why do you feel like you need to come and keep saying something to my people? You need to ask me my permission before you speak or comment on my videos. You come under my video and say, Lord, may I please have your permission to say something. Then you wait for me to give you my permission before you start moving your little pasty fingers around my page.
Pasty? That sounds pretty racist, if you ask me. And who are you to think that? I mean, that's pretty blasphemous. But you don't have that kind of a. You're such a stupid. You're retarded.
You people
you're a racist.
Have been talking way too much
you're retarded
for
racist.
way too long, and your time is officially up. It is Black Power.
Up.
Women.
It's time for Dave's Detox. Thank goodness for the detox. I need it.
Yeah.
That's a cute. That's awesome. That's great.
Oh my God. Logan, can you see him?
They're looking for him. Oh.
Is he there?
That's what they're looking for. Yeah. Oh no. No. Somebody needs a bath.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Vamos. ¿Qué hiciste? Vamos. ¿Qué hiciste? Vamos. ¿Qué hiciste? Vamos. ¿Qué hiciste?
Oh my gosh. What's going on with that cat? Oh, look at this. Apparently this cat walks the kids to the bus stop and waits until the bus leaves every morning. That's so cool. Oh, what a good cat.
Good boy.
Yeah, he is a good boy. All right. Well, hey, listen, I hope you enjoyed the detox to get some of that lib logic out of your system. And hey, listen, if you like the video, if you like the episode, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, and tell all your friends about Idle Hands. I really do appreciate it. And until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and we'll catch you later. Have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.